ISWF publishes statements over protest in Iraq and Munich security conference. Imam Shirazi World Foundation in Washington, D.C. invited all Iraqis to use peaceful means in their protest in order to maintain internal peace in their country, which is experiencing the final stages of an intense fight against Daesh terrorists. This foundation also released another messages to the world leaders at Munich security conference and urged for more control over arms sales to the terrorist and suppressive regimes.
In the name of Allah, the Compassionate, the Merciful. Believers are each other's brothers. Restore peace among your brothers and have fear of God, so that perhaps you will receive mercy. Truth said Allah, the Great. Holy Quran, chapter 49, verse 10. The Imam Shirazi World Foundation is very saddened on the news of the killing and injury of a number of Iraqi protesters which are demanding reforms at political and economic levels. The Imam Shirazi World Foundation believes that there is no justification for use of violence and the spill of blood. This is not the proper way in dealing with protesters. The government should accept its responsibility and to hold accountable those who contributed in spilling the blood of citizens. This foundation emphasizes that protest leaders to restrain themselves in front of these attacks and to keep the protest peaceful as much as possible, with the hope that the protesters' demands will not be taken lightly. The Imam Shirazi World Foundation reminds the two sides to maintain peace. May Allah protect Iraq and its citizens from all evil, and may they be granted prosperity, peace, and security. In another account, Imam Shirazi World Foundation asked the world leaders gathered in Munich City, Germany, to consider sensitive issues such as the selling of arms to oppressive regimes and the ongoing wars against nations, and to review more critical issues such as poverty in nations and the decline of life standards. Another issue that is worth the international community's attention is the climate change and global warming and the nations that are affected by it. The Imam Shirazi World Foundation is full aware of the discussion topics in upheld meetings, but it stresses and emphasizes the importance of aforementioned issues. Today, the countries in the Middle East face the worst type of dictatorship and oppression. Most of the countries in the region have no democracy. Everywhere there is almost dictatorship, and the rush for arms is jeopardizing the region. Thus, the Imam Shirazi World Foundation reminds all of their moral and legal obligations to intervene directly and rescue the nations.